What's up, everyone on YouTube? Welcome back to C&Jsportscast. I'm Jeremiah,
And I'm Chris.
and we are here. We have a couple things.
First thing,
First thing,
the trivia question.
the trivia. Yes, we have the trivia, and then some big things to talk about. Okay, so for all of you, this is a moderately difficult question. Get your thinking caps ready. Which team won the first Super Bowl back in 1967? A long time ago. Back when dinosaurs were on the earth.
It'd been different if you asked me who was playing in that game, because I would just be like, But I know who won. I just I gotta say who they played against.
Bonus points. Who was the other team?
Right.
I don't know that. I don't know that, so I couldn't answer.
It's like, I don't know. That could be wrong. That could be true. You got to look it up.
I don't have that in the answer, so we're just going with that.
Okay, but let's talk about Bill Russell.
Yes, Bill Russell. The NBA. It was July 31st, right? Is that when it?
What?
When he passed away?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
No, just say July 31st.
Anyways,
So
July
I just like that
31st
day.
or the first.
It was announced yesterday.
Yeah,
So
that's right. So Bill Russell, the an arguable GOAT, an NBA great, passed away at the age of 88.
yeah, he's a big icon, a major icon at that.
Major.
Some probably say like one of the greatest of his era, and probably helped other big guys in their eras. But his matchups, one of the greats.
Oh yeah, and some would say he's the greatest. Some would say that.
Yeah.
Because you look back, 11 championships. I didn't realize this until there was obviously graphics and stuff put up, right? 8 straight championships.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like every other year. That's year after year after year, and just when you think they can't win again, they win again, and they keep winning. So 8 straight championships.
And y'all argue about three-peats.
He was three-peat, and he almost three-peated 3 times in a row.
Yes.
So.
But nah, like Bill Russell going against Wilt Chamberlain. And Wilt Chamberlain, this thing I did not know. Wilt Chamberlain was taller than Bill Russell.
Was he? Huh.
Yeah. So Wilt Chamberlain was like 7'1", 7'2". And you got Bill Russell like 7 foot, 6'11".
7 feet.
So yeah. Wilt Chamberlain had him by a couple inches.
That's marginal.
Yeah, but the crazy what makes it even crazier, them two alone was averaging at least 25 rebounds a game. 25 rebounds a game.
They were the matchup of
dude.
Probably matchup.
No,
I don't know, man.
You know what? You ain't gonna see nobody else do that.
No, 25 rebounds. I think maybe Dennis Rodman did it a couple times.
A game?
He didn't average that.
No, I'm saying a game.
Okay, averaging. No, he didn't. There are some games where he got
certain games. Yes,
yeah.
not the average per game.
Per game, 25.
25
per game.
How many? Like, just thinking about that, just how like him and Wilt Chamberlain fighting under the goal, nonstop, getting the ball, and
that's
y'all
a
still
lot of rebounds.
And y'all still end up with 25 plus rebounds.
And that's averaging. So like, there's games where you had more.
Yes.
And less, and 25.
Yeah.
So needless to say, Bill Russell deserves a ton of respect.
He deserves.
NBA legend, all time.
Honestly, he deserved way more respect than he was given.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he didn't. I guess you can say this. He didn't play in the era that Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron played in. But that's not.
They all kind of played in different eras, though.
True. Well, there's
Kobe and LeBron kind of intersected.
Yeah, and then Jordan's and Kobe intersected.
But Jordan's was like the tail end. Like Jordan was aging out, and Kobe was coming in.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, so still, it's just crazy to think of like imagining. Let's say like AD. Imagine that AD, Dwight Howard, or Joel Embiid getting 25 plus rebounds, averaging that.
Yeah, then Joel Embiid could make a case for him being the best basketball player. If you were pulling that off, you could make a case for yourself.
You don't look, because like the fact is, if you getting that many rebounds, that tells me that's a lot of misses, and also you ain't gotta do nothing
dominating
else.
That hoop.
Yes, you are dominating under the goal, and you ain't gotta do nothing else but pass the ball out to your teammates.
Right, get the ball, pass it out. That's your contribution.
That's all you gotta do.
But he also scored a lot of points too. It's not like he was just a defensive player.
Yeah, true.
He was a dual threat.
But within his 4th year, he realized he didn't want to score that many points, so he just started dishing it out to his best players.
I mean, whatever works. It's a team sport, right?
Yes. But it worked out for him because he ended up with 11 championships.
11 championships. That's a lot. I don't think that's the most.
Yes, yeah, that is the most.
No one's gonna touch that record.
Ain't nobody gonna touch that record.
No active player.
Ain't nobody gonna touch Will Chamberlain's points record.
No.
That ain't gonna happen. Kobe, he was down by 19 points.
Yeah. Kobe got 81, and that was taking a 3 every time they had the ball.
So he about the second close with the most.
There's some untouchable records.
Yes.
Those are some of them.
Yeah, them 2 records right there alone, those are not going to be touched.
Yeah, because among all the active players, it's not even.
No.
Even like we talk about Jordan all the time, but like 6 is still, he's like 50% of the way there. A little over 50.
A little over 50.
He's like 51% of the way there, and he's been retired for a little bit.
Yeah. And then again, also. The games that there was, the amount of games that were played when Bill Russell was playing, I think it was like, it was way less of games being played. So they got to the playoffs pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean that was in the early stages.
Yeah.
But still, I mean you're still beating everyone out. You're beating everyone out, no matter how many games you play. Title's a title.
True.
People talk about injuries, different factors, but you won. That still doesn't change. So.
Yeah. All right. So, Bill Russell, rest in peace. Prayers to your family and friends. Well, you want to move on to the next topic?
Yeah, the NFL. Getting ready to start up again, but what's the start of the season without a scandal? Nothing. It's not. There's always a scandal, right? So this time, and surprise, it's not the Patriots.
Not this time.
It's the Dolphins. Out of all the teams that you would expect to have a scandal, it's the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins.
And we're not saying that just because they're the talk right now. Every team always have a scandal. Just keep that in mind.
Yep.
Miami just ended up getting caught. That's all.
Just the ones that got caught. If you think that teams aren't pushing the envelope with what they can get away with, there's a reason why they keep adding rules, because people say, hey, well, this doesn't say we can't do this, so now that's a rule.
Oh, hey, here's that loophole right here.
All right. Which, not against the rules. Should you do it? That's another question. Right. But it's not breaking the rules.
No.
So the Miami Dolphins, after thorough investigation, have for a couple years been illegally trying to recruit both Sean Payton and Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm. So they got hit with a fine. A nice fine.
A nice heavy fine. $1.5 million.
Which I would like to take.
Yeah, I would collect them.
Right. But no, yeah, they got hit with $1.5 million. $1.5 million. You lost your first round pick for next year. And then you got the owner of the football team suspended. Kudos.
Good job, guys.
Kudos. Why would you? I just don't get it. Why would you
Look,
go
I
for
get
somebody?
it.
Why would you go for somebody like that?
Well, I get you want them, right? But like, wait till their contract's up. It's called free agency.
Or you just wait till they get cut. If they get cut, if they get cut,
because you can see the situation in New England. Belichick, wanted Garoppolo.
Belichick wanted to get rid of Tom Brady.
Obviously, he has a ton of respect for Tom Brady, but he was moving on. He was going on to a new quarterback.
Him and Tom Brady wanted to part ways, but the owner was like, no, stay. I like the fact that we're winning.
We'll trade Jimmy, right? I mean, as the owner, that's what you want, right? You got to draw in the revenue. How do you draw in the revenue? You win.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see where, but yeah. So you can see it. Belichick was trying to move on. Just wait a little bit and then get Tom Brady. Get him before he goes to Tampa Bay. You're in the same state. I don't know how far apart Miami and Tampa Bay are, but
about 100. About the hundreds, not 100, but hundreds. I don't know.
What is that?
It's more than 100 miles.
Okay, all right. Thank you for my dull brains.
but nah. Like everybody try to get everybody. I just don't know. I just don't get like why would you try to go for somebody that big? Why? Why would you go for here? Oh, let me bring my hand up down a little bit.
Right.
Bring it like, why would you go for somebody right here when you go like right here?
Right, especially when you're like all the way down there.
Right, and your team is down here.
You're sitting right here, but you're going like that.
You're going all the way up here. You should just come right here.
Go for like B-list talent.
Go for somebody like Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Decent. He's here. He's not up there. He's a decent player. He was just around the right group of talent to win the Super Bowl. So you go for somebody decent. You could have went for Garoppolo.
You could have went for Garoppolo. He got traded.
Don't say you could have went for Garoppolo.
While he's not the most talented quarterback,
y'all could have went for Russell before he got.
Russell Wilson.
You could have went for Russell before he agreed to the contract.
For the Come Broncos on now. You got a wheel and deal, but yeah. So.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know what to say for y'all, Miami.
You know, I first saw the headline and it said,
y'all bold. I can say that.
For like, what was it? It was like for violating integrity of the game, and I was like, what? What? Like that could mean so many things. The integrity of the game. What does that mean? Illegal recruiting. Don't do it, guys. You'll get caught.
Right. Matter of fact, just don't do it at all. I mean, is it gonna happen? Yeah. Just say you wasn't part of it. I mean, shoot, because if you get in trouble, you getting the owner in trouble, and then you probably end up getting your head coach or whoever else was involved in trouble.
Right. And you know when that was talk about Tom Brady going to Miami, because there was talk about that.
Yeah. That's what started the investigation.
Right. That is what started it, and that's probably why Tom Brady said no thanks.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been there, done that. I do not need that clout in my life right now.
Okay. Side note.
All right, side note.
Let's get off Miami for a little bit. Deshaun Watson finally came to a verdict.
6 games.
6 games.
That's right. Can't forget about him. So 6 games. That's half the season?
No. Not even half. It's
14.
less than half. 17.
17? Oh, that's right, because they added one.
Mm-hmm. So less than half. So if they lose all 6, they can still make it to the playoffs if they win the rest of the games.
Which they're going to, because they traded Baker. I mean, that was your best shot. I don't know who your backup quarterback is.
Their backup quarterback is Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yes.
He played for the Patriots, right?
He played for the Patriots. He played for Indy. And now he played for Cleveland.
Teams. Okay. No, just 2 other teams.
Yeah, just 2 other teams.
All right.
So
yeah, I don't know how well they're going to do those first 6 games.
Well, Well, let's see the schedule for those 6
you
games.
still have Jarvis Landry on your receiving core, unless he got traded.
Jarvis Landry didn't. I don't think he went anywhere. I think he's just a free agent.
He stayed.
Nah, he left. He just ain't got picked up nowhere.
Oh, okay. Maybe
So
you won't win. You don't have Jarvis Landry anymore.
So when they got Amari Cooper, he left.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Amari Cooper. So Amari Cooper is your go-to guy. So you know they're gonna double team him.
Yeah.
I don't know who else they have on receiving. They got Myles Garrett at
defense.
So
they loaded with
their
DBs.
defense is good.
Their defense is good.
Their defense.
So their defense. So I can say their defense probably bail them out a couple of games.
Yeah, probably a couple, but it's hard to do 6.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the first 6 games for the Cleveland Browns that Deshaun Watson will not be playing in. Browns versus Panthers, then the Jets.
Yeah, that'll be Baker Mayfield.
then the Steelers. Then you got the Falcons after that. The Chargers. Then last but not least, the Patriots.
Okay, I think you got to worry about the Steelers, the Chargers for sure.
Maybe the Patriots.
Maybe the Patriots, but the Jets, you're probably fine.
The Falcons, probably good.
Falcons, you're good. Panthers are a question mark because Baker may come in with a chip on his shoulder there.
I don't. Yeah, because he might have that revenge in his eyes or something like that. Because y'all thought about.
You're like, you traded me, I'll show you.
The crew. This is like, did they get a new offensive coordinator
in Carolina or in
Cleveland? No, in Cleveland. Because that's the only way. Or no, but yeah, defensive coordinator because he'll be playing against the defense. So did they get a new defensive coordinator?
I'm not sure.
I hope so. Because because if he didn't, he had to come up with a whole new playbook.
I mean, he probably did anyways.
Usually they don't.
No?
No.
They keep it?
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
If something works, don't fix it.
But what if people figure it out?
People figure it out. You just maneuver a couple people. You don't You don't change the whole playbook.
New playbook.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
So let's say like
tweak it a little.
5 page. Some books are like 10 to 15 pages. Okay. You just use the first 5. Okay. If they know them first 5, you just go to the next 5.
Just sit there.
Yeah, the other 10 just sit there.
You just cycle through them. Okay.
Yeah. Like if these first 5 gonna work and they keep working for all these games,
why change it?
Why change it?
That's true.
So
it's like if you're run heavy, if you have Derrick Henry, you're going to be run heavy.
Right. So let's just
use
this play right here.
And you know it, but it's okay because he just runs through everyone.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah, that's like one of the things. Like if they did not change that coordinator, he might be going on a tear. Because like he practiced against that defense. But then again, certain plays don't get played for a reason.
Yeah, they save them.
Yeah.
For the big games, the ones that matter.
Right. So, I don't know. You might see the same Baker that we saw last year, or we can see a new Baker.
And if it is a new one, how long does the new one last? Or is it just for that one game where he's like, "I'll show you,
all right,
but not anyone else." That one game was exhausting. Can't do it anymore.
All right, Darnold, you're in. Sam, take my spot.
You go, bud. You got it.
My shoulder.
No, just kidding. I bet he will fight for that starting spot every second.
Yeah.
Because he bet on himself, and it didn't work out. So now he's really got something to prove.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say that. Oh. Excuse me. But I'll say that, and also the fact of the Browns getting a new quarterback. Sometimes it's kind of hard when you first get a new quarterback, cause just because of the fact that they gotta learn the play system, they just going on a limb out there, and also when they out there, they gotta improvise on what they doing.
Right.
Really.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a new person. You're changing the dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I mean, hopefully he's not going into it with people looking at him like, what are you doing here? I'd imagine he wouldn't be. But yeah, it's a new dynamic. You got to learn each other. No. You got to learn each other before things really start working out.
Right. I mean, it's Deshaun Watson. Ain't nobody looking at him like that. I don't think they again looked at it was like, bro, you need to be playing.
Daughter's like, hey, 250 million, nice.
Right.
It's a nice contract. Wish I could get that.
Yeah. Like,
especially after legal troubles.
It
Cool.
cussing them out and behind the back.
Right? You're friends, but you're just slightly jealous.
Because he got that 250.
Because he got a huge contract. And you did not. So.
But nah, that's going to hurt them in the long run, though.
With cap space.
Cap space, yes.
Right.
Same is like, because
they'll need to make improvements still, but then you're running into
if you're not seeing it now, Kansas City is going through it right now.
With Patrick
Mahomes.
Yep.
So if you're not seeing it, it's going to happen to Cleveland.
Keeping Mahomes, but they lost Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
If Travis Kelce wants a max extension, they're going to have to do some maneuvering there.
Yes. Definitely.
That
half a bill gonna be coming down. It's true. He gonna be playing for that team. Gonna be really sorry if they let that stay.
Yeah.
Cause I don't think that cap is gonna keep going up and up.
Yeah, the contracts just they don't.
They not.
It's like housing right now. All it does is increase.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so way back when Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain were like rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Wilt Chamberlain got $100,000 contract.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill Russell was like, hey, I'm on a bigger contract than him, so I got $1 more. Right?
Yeah.
But that was like a big contract. $100,000 was a big contract.
Back then.
That was a big deal, $100,000.
Yes.
Now, people aren't going anywhere unless you're offering them at least $25 million. $25 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, especially if it's like a key player.
And you don't even have to be that good. You can be an average person and land a huge contract.
You just got, look, if it's like near the end of your deal, your last season, the last year of your contract, just got to be better than the rest of the other years.
You can be middle of the pack and get a good contract.
That's it. Because, okay, think of it this way. Bud Dupree. He was decent for the Steelers. His last year with the Steelers, balled out around the ball every time. Got a max contract when he went to the Titans.
Run through the motions after.
Yeah, and just run through the motions after.
Or there was that other guy for the Cardinals, Kurt Peterson or whatever.
Oh, Patrick Peterson.
Yeah, he got a huge contract, and he's a good receiver, but he's not top of the pack, standing out in any way. Huge contract.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, so, I mean, some of them are deserving of their contracts. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are deserving of their contracts. But
some of them you could.
Some of them you just like
negotiate down. And be
it's like,
reasonable.
Look, if I'm gonna pay you this much, I want to see that.
Right, like
on the field.
This much money equals this much expectation.
Right.
And you got to meet that.
You got to meet this. I want you to meet what I'm about to pay you.
Right? Yeah.
Like, if you're not meeting this,
we're going to start negotiating that.
Yeah, we're gonna shrink this pay. And you don't have no choice. Because, like, either you don't agree to it or get off the team. That's just me, though.
They'll cut you.
That's me. That's how I'll be about it.
Yeah, but not everyone's a team player like that.
No.
Once you get to the big leagues, some people start thinking pretty highly.
Well, now you got this NIL, so
starting in college, it's gonna start.
Right.
We're gonna have prima donnas before they even get to the NFL.
I mean, I honestly, like, I get the fact that, like, not all of y'all gonna make it to the league. True.
Yes.
But if you know they going to the league, ain't no reason in paying them.
No, and you can tell. If you're gonna go pro, you can tell.
Yeah.
There's some people who go pro that you're like, really? Them? You picked that?
That person? Really?
All right. You know what? You guys run the team. It's your choice.
Then you see that person 2 years down the road. Oh,
and they're
okay.
Flap. You're like, huh? Should use your draft pick on someone else.
Right.
Too late now. Packers.
But you
Stuck with
can, right? Yeah, but you can say that about a lot of teams, though.
Yeah, and not everyone's a.
I mean,
The thing about drafting, you hit. It's hit and miss.
it's hit and miss. It's a gamble every time. You
You
don't
can
know.
draft a star, but for every star you draft, you're
Just
picking
'cause-
about like 5 flops.
Yeah,
It's-
like just because they look good in college doesn't mean they're gonna look good in
it's
it.
going to translate.
Mm-mm.
And then there's other people who are average in college, and they go to the NFL and they just shine. So
Yes,
you never know.
they just ball out in NFL. It's crazy,
They're just good enough, and then they're like, all right, time to turn up the heat.
right?
Let's do this.
But yeah, just little things. That's all we had to talk about for today. And
Any thoughts, opinions on Deshaun Watson, the Dolphins?
like, how do y'all feel about the Miami Dolphins
Right. What was your reaction
situation?
when the Dolphins were the center of the NFL news? Because I was a little shocked,
Yeah,
just a little bit.
and I'll say this: 4 weeks from now, we'll get into our predictions on who's going to be in the playoffs and Super Bowl before the
The
season
way
really
too
starts.
early predictions that
Yes.
don't ever.
Then we're gonna wait till the middle to be like, okay, here we
You
go.
know, they're like, okay, I was totally wrong here. So.
But yeah, that's all we got for today. I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna end with our trivia. So, the long-awaited answer. First of all, do you know the answer?
I believe so.
All right,
I think I answered this correctly twice before.
Okay. See if your memory serves you right.
Green Bay.
Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. So.
Anyone who's a Packers fan knows that.
Yes.
As
Hey,
soon as you guys saw that, you're like, oh yeah,
Green Bay.
duh.
Duh. But no, I think they play. If my memory is serving me correctly, I hope it is right now. They played against Kansas City.
Did they? I have no way of verifying
They,
that, so I don't.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying
Okay.
like, y'all can put in the comments if I'm right or wrong. But I think they played against Kansas City in their very first Super Bowl.
Was Kansas City then?
Because
Weren't they
Oh,
the
you talking
Houston
like-
Oilers first?
You talking about was it Kansas City Chiefs or
Yeah.
was it? No, I think it was called something else.
Okay.
I think it was Kansas City, but I think it was called something else.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, I think it was Kansas City. I'm not sure. Not really positive on this, but I got like a.
He's pulling from his memory.
I am
boxes, so to
pulling
see.
from back here.
Feel free to fact check. Start googling it.
It's buried back here somewhere. But yeah.
So
I
that's
mean,
it for us.
fact check it. You can do whatever you want with that.
So we will see you next time.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Hit that notification bell so you know when we put some more videos up.
We're gonna try to keep up a weekly basis.
Yes, we're gonna try to keep this thing going. Season 2
Season 2.
of us doing football.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
Yeah.
Season 2. That's how we're dividing it.
Yeah.
Second season.
Second season.
All right. See you next week.